Imagine this. You spot a boat drifting in the waters of Australia. The boat is completely fine. Its engine is still working, food and supplies are still inside, life jackets are still in place, but the three people who were supposed to be on board have suddenly disappeared. No distress call, no clear sign of a struggle, no bodies, just a silent boat drifting through the ocean. The name of this mysterious vessel was SV Kaz II, but the question is, what happened to the three men? How did they all disappear from the middle of the sea? Was it an accident, or was there something out there in the ocean, something they saw for the very last time? The year was 2007. A catamaran set sail from Airlie Beach, Australia, across the vast waters of the Australian coast. Its name was SV Kaz II. Three experienced men were on board: Neville Palmer, Peter Tunstead, and John Sharp. Their plan was to travel by sea toward Townsville. At the beginning, everything seemed completely normal. The blue ocean, strong winds, and a long journey ahead. But no one could have imagined that just a few days later, this voyage would become one of Australia's most mysterious maritime cases. The three men were not strangers to the sea. They had experience with boating and ocean travel, and SV Kaz II was not an old, broken, or sinking vessel. It was a modern catamaran. So when the journey began, there seemed to be no reason to expect danger. But a few days later, a strange report emerged from the sea off Australian coast. A catamaran was spotted drifting alone. At first glance, everything appeared normal, but as rescuers moved closer, the mystery became deeper, because there was not a single person on board. When authorities entered SV Kaz II, what they discovered was deeply unsettling. The boat was completely empty, but it did not appear as though the men had abandoned it after a major disaster. Several items were still inside. Food and supplies were present. The boat's equipment was still there. Some personal belongings had also been left behind. There was no obvious sign that the vessel had suffered catastrophic damage. But the biggest question remained. If the boat was still in good condition, where had all three men gone? In the middle of the ocean, with nothing but water in every direction, three people had vanished as if they never had been there at all. Reports about the condition of the boat and its safety equipment only made investigators more confused. If the men were in danger, why was there no clear distress call? If the boat was sinking, why was it still floating? And if they left voluntarily, where could all three of them possibly have gone? An investigation began. Authorities examined the boat's route. They studied the weather conditions. Every possible accident scenario was considered. One of the most likely theories was this: perhaps one of the men fell into the water, and the other two jumped in or attempted to rescue him. But this was only a possibility. There was no final proof showing exactly what happened. Another theory suggested that changing weather or dangerous sea conditions may have caught them off guard. But once again, the same question remained. How did all three men disappear at the same time? No clear evidence was ever found that could reveal exactly what happened during their final moments. It was as if the ocean had swallowed the truth along with the three men. Now imagine it. It is night. Darkness stretches across the endless ocean. SV Kaz II is moving through the waves. The three men may be talking to one another for the last time. Perhaps they had absolutely no idea that in a short time, their boat would be found drifting completely alone. Then, something happened. Something that took all three men away from the vessel. Perhaps one of them fell into the water. Perhaps the other two rushed to save him. Or perhaps the sea changed suddenly, giving them no time to react. And then, SV Kaz II kept moving, without a captain, without its passengers, just an empty boat drifting with the waves. The most disturbing part of this case is that no one knows with complete certainty what actually happened to the three men. Investigators considered the possibility of a tragic accident, but no one could explain exactly what happened during their final moments. Three men set out on a voyage. The boat was found, but the three men were never found. That is why the story of SV Kaz II remains one of the ocean's most mysterious disappearance cases. Maybe there was no ghost that day. Maybe there was no sea monster either. And perhaps it was simply a tragic accident. But the truth is, there was no witness to those final moments. The ocean saw what happened. SV Kaz II carried the evidence of their journey, but neither ever revealed the complete truth. And perhaps even today, if a ship passes through those waters in the darkness of the night, one question may still be floating somewhere between the waves. Where did the 3 men of SV Kaz II disappear? If you found the mysterious and chilling case of SV Kaz II interesting, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon for more mysterious and haunted stories. And tell me in the comments, what do you think really happened to those 3 men? Was it simply a tragic accident? Or is the ocean still hiding a secret that humanity may never discover?